Okay, so something that brings me hope or a message for hope would have to be probably music. I think music is like a saving grace for me, and it could also be a saving grace for a lot of people, but I think for me specifically, music would have to be a saving grace of resolving conflict between families, communities, friends, cultures, or just like listening and understanding between each other. So, the two topics that I chose to talk about today are the rise of agentic AI in corporate communication, which that can be from AI over not overtaking, but more doing the job for a lot of people, which is AI is used to manage customer service interactions, monitor and respond to social media crises, and coordinate internal projects in corporate communication. This kind of shift in AI material has kind of leaned towards corporate workers having to use AI more often and knowing how to manage AI, um, rather than just like the writing context. As for my other topic that I wanted to talk about is the shift from search to answer engine optimization. So basically, what ChatGPT is, stuff like that. Things that where you put in a not I guess where you put in a prompt and it gives you an answer, a quick answer, whatever you're looking for, it gives you a quick answer. Um, so the answer engine economy accelerated, meaning brands and PR specialists can no longer rely solely on SEO to drive website traffic. Um, this requires a major shift in public relations and marketing strategies. Search has transformed into answer engine optimization, focusing on providing structured, trusted data that AI models can use to answer questions directly, prioritizing accuracy over maximizing clicks. This also has to do a lot with us as college students, since I know a lot of people use answer engine optimization to like write a prompt or give them ideas or just basically do their homework for them. Um, so the two events that I just talked about and why I wanted to discuss them was because I think they specifically go hand in hand with chapter 15, specifically 15.1, which talks about technological advances from the printing press to the iPhone. And so it basically talks about how we as a society went from, well, the printing press to get our information to like such stuff like such as newspaper, and then we evolved to like visual media, and then we have what we have today, which is like the visual media, yes, more AI and like online stuff. There's still newspapers and stuff like that, but it's mainly just AI and like visual media. Um, and for me personally, I think um, why these events make you hopeful about the future of resolving conflict would have to be because although yes, AI is an ongoing problem and it might backfire on us one day, who knows? I think it's helpful to a lot of people. Um, Not necessarily like corporate employees who I feel like are kind of getting their job done for them. Although they do have to learn like the basics of what to do, how to handle AI, and all that stuff. I think that more so, I think it'll help with students in school. I for myself, I use it to study. So I'll ask like AI to make me a study guide, and then I'll print a study sheet, or I'll grab a PowerPoint or a lecture or something from one of my classes, and then I'll just ask it to make me a study guide off of that. Um, I think this resonates with me personally because I used to be a big hater of AI, and when it first started like emerging or first started to show itself a lot more, I was never on board with it. But now that I've given it a chance, I don't use it that much because I feel like it wastes a lot of water, which I know it does. Um, but I think that it's more beneficial than it is harmful. Um, and no, it is not an example of couples reconciling. Um, it's it more has to do with the use of AI in our nowadays world, and which is what I'll be talking about in my final project as well.